Safety first. Really stupid. It's how metal sparks. Let's try not to hurt myself now. Gloves do actually help. Gloves also don't help. So I like to keep metal just in case I can use it as scrap wood. Alright guys, it's day 4. I really don't want to break another cutoff wheel, but I need to use the Dremel. So, I'm going to lower the speed just a little bit, about 17, maybe 16, just maybe 16. And let's try this again. Alright, so it's really great to see that it's working again. I'm appreciating that a lot. Now I'm getting something done. Took long enough. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, it came off, but that's not the problem. It was working. It was working beautifully. Is it hot? It's a little warm. It's just warm. Look, it's intact. Can you see that? Look at that. It's perfectly intact. It's ready to use again right now. But you know what isn't? You know what isn't ready to be used again right now? The screw that holds it in. Here, put my... see that? That's only half the screw. Dremel's so much of a boss that it broke its own screw. Thank you, Dremel. I appreciate you. I don't know if you can see it, I sure can. If the camera will focus. It's still in there. Yeah, of course it is. But on the bright side, hey, I got the E and the L cut out. El Sino. And what else did I get done? I got done this cut here. And actually I can like kind of bend that out. Connect it to the T because I figured why waste the time cutting it in half. Of course I realized that like a third of the way through it. But you know, whatever. And this one is almost done. I just need that one bit, that one piece there. For the T I just need here and here. And I haven't started any other letters except for the ones before. So here is the L that we cut out so perfectly. It's with this little squiggle on it and little cut in because, you know, I didn't feel like being careful with it because this was a scrap piece. So yeah, nice. I'll probably have more use for that than any of the other scraps. Hey guys, it's Adam on Static Steel Incision. So I realized I forgot to introduce the project in part 1 of making a proper sign. So what we're doing is I'm basically making a sign to represent the channel itself and to hang up in the area where I work. And yeah, so it's basically just going to say the channel name, which is Static Steel Incision, as you probably know. Yeah, so it'll take a lot of work, a lot of different cuts and small cuts, and so I get to use my Dremel a bit. That'll be nice. So after my cutoff wheel bit broke for my Dremel, this thing, I've got a new one, and I also got a lot more cutoff wheels. So I have been taking the time to use them, and I've got a whole pack of them here. I got like 20 in each of these things, then 5 thicker ones, and then I threw in one of the other ones from my other case just because it fit there better. I've been using it a lot recently, and I've broken more and used up more. Here is one of the broken wheels. It's only one piece that I could find from that one, and then if I can move it and keep it in one piece, I found almost a whole cutoff wheel that broke. This was a fresher one, so it was larger, and this is most of it. So I was sad to see that one die, but you know, whatever. And I've got this broken one, but I mean, I haven't broken all of them. I've also got 3 pieces here that survived. Come on. There we go. Yeah, hasn't all been bad. And the work I've gotten done with them, well, I got a lot done. So I cut out the TEE the rest of the way, and some of the S up here, about half the S. Let's say maybe 2/3 of the A, maybe 3/4, half of this I, 1/3 of the C. Then down here, the N, the O, half the I, and little cuts down here. Oh, you can't see that. And little cuts down here. So yeah, I'd say I am well over halfway done, and that is something that I appreciate saying. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you how to make the curves in the metal, just like this right here. Now, it's very rough, and I'm going to have to file it, sand it down, but basically what you do is you take out chunks with the Dremel. And then what I've been doing is I've just been taking the side of the cutoff wheel and just going over it like this multiple times until it's pretty near flat. It's a pretty decent curve. So right now I'm going to do that on this side of the S so that you can see what that looks like. Alright, so I got the speed of the Dremel at about 19. This is a 420 cutoff wheel. Alright, so after making a straight line like that, right there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically cut out a triangle from it. So I'm just going to come this direction and yank that piece out. There we go, just knock out that piece right there. And then basically you just keep doing things like that until you've got it mostly near the edge. So now I'm going to cut right here to take out another chunk, and then I'm going to do the same over here. Wheel broke. Alright, the wheel, same size, same spot. So after you have all of the chunks out, for the most part anyway, you can just go ahead and use the grinding wheel and just scrape along it. Very carefully, you don't want to shatter the grinding wheel, or cut off wheel. And yeah, you make a curve out of it. That's basically how you make the curves. It's a lot harder than making straight cuts, but I mean, that's basically all that it really is just straight cuts, just along the edges. A lot. Alright, so I didn't do any more work with the S, since with the Dremel, that I already showed you guys, but I did finish cutting out the A here and here, the holes for the A, and then this section between the T and the I just cut out. And I did use the angle grinder a little bit on the part for the T, just because it was going to be quicker. You know, it's a longer piece. Might as well, right? So yeah, right now the sign kind of reads steady teal in on. We're getting close.